that is in command as you felt this year?
I think so. Yeah. A feeling that, I've been looking for from outing to outing, and was able to find it somewhere around like the third or fourth. And it's probably a combination of things, but ultimately just getting ahead of hitters, mixing pitches, throwing everything for strikes, and trusting Cam back there. He did a phenomenal job. And then defense and then offense to be able to put up runs early is it's a big thing for myself and other starting pitchers to be able to get a lead early and to try and fall into a rhythm. So definitely a lot to take from the outing today moving forward.
Can you expand on that a little bit, Shane? I know you try to pitch great every time out, but when you do have runs on the board, what kind of difference might that make?
It's just like a little bit of cushion, a little bit of comfort. When you're able to get ahead of hitters consistently and put them away with 2 strikes, having a lead on the scoreboard, it allows you to be the aggressor. And most of the time, offenses are trying to do that to pitchers. When you're able to kind of turn the tables like that, things kind of start to fall your way. So that's kind of where we found ourselves today, and to be able to hand the ball off to the guys that we did to finish the game off. You obviously have that in the back of your mind. It's just multiple levels of comfort in terms of competing, and I thought we were able to do that as a team today. It was a good team ball game.
It felt like for a while, pitching staff or the starters would be really good, and the offense would struggle. That it would switch. And does it feel now like you guys are starting to kind of get everything synced up and play the way you guys feel you can play?
I think so. I think offense is gaining momentum. I think they're gaining confidence. I think we're gaining confidence in all facets. So it would be a great time for starters in the bullpen to take that next step. And it seems like that's what we've started to do over the last couple of series. So it is important. And when you kind of like feel that momentum shift, that energy, it's important to capture it and run with it. So yeah, I think so. I think we're playing good Cleveland baseball right now.
Houston's such an aggressive team, especially early in the count. Is a guy that has that ability to really mix it up. Do you feel like that kind of gives you a little bit of an advantage when they're getting after it early in counts the way they do?
Potentially. I think ultimately it comes down to execution. First pitch of the game today was a cutter. Dupont, I think, went 3 for 3 swinging at first pitch of the game. So got a first pitch out. That was big. But to be able to establish strike one with multiple pitches kind of we noticed put them on their heels a little bit more so than they're used to today. So like I said, it was big. Cam called a phenomenal game as he usually does, and same with Z, and they did the work to prepare for these last 3 games, and it was a big series win.
In the context of you kind of being a different pitcher at this point in your career, Tito just said you kind of remade yourself in some ways. Do you feel that way? I mean, is it just your experience and your knowledge out there that's allowed you to maybe attack guys a different way?
Sure. I think I'd like to be multifaceted, right? It's a hard thing to do, to go out there year after year and try and do the same thing and expect the same results. The league is very good, very strong, very talented, very smart. So you see guys in year 2, year 3, the league kind of starts to figure them out. I'm only a couple years after that, and so there's multiple transitions of that, if you will. So it's important to always continue to adapt and to try to find new ways, even throughout a season and from game to game, to get guys out. So no, I feel like I'm the same pitcher. I'm just getting better, learning more about myself, and continuing to improve.
There's been external speculation about your future. I mean, you've been here long enough. You know how the business works. You've seen stars leave here. Does that make it any? I know your job is to block all that out, but does that make it any more challenging for you?
No, No, it doesn't. I have a great internal support system, external support system. Who, like you said, it is my job to be able to block those things out and go out there today and ultimately just compete. That's one thing that I love to do, and that's compete against players around the league and against other teams. And so that was my one focus today, and I was able to feel that and to fall into a rhythm, and that's kind of that feeling that is easy to fall in love with. And so that's my focus, and my focus is on my teammates right now and my family, and going out there and give my best each and every day. So it hasn't been that hard. I know it's like it's not a great grab of a line, but no, it's been pretty easy to focus on what's in front of me right now.
But in the 4 days, when you're not pitching, do you ever wonder?
No, I got enough things to worry about on my own and trying to get better. And I today was one of the better outings I've had up to this point. I've been trying to figure some things out, tinkering a little bit, both mechanically and just how to attack guys. And I felt like we found some momentum today, and that's what I'm going to focus on is grabbing that and running with it.
Question,